Welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm sorry about the background. I'm still living at home, but I have not posted on this channel for 7 months. And the last post I made was a fat to fit 90-day challenge, which obviously was never completed. And why was it never completed? Well, let's take you through it. So we start the video off and I'm walking my dog and basically explaining how I got to this point and why I want to change, habits I want to get rid of in my life, and just other things that were making me quite sad. But basically the goal of this channel is to go 90 straight days, trying to improve my health, my cardiovascular health, my fitness health, everything health, bro, is basically the point of why I even bought this camera in the first place. And I kind of want to take, whether it's 5 views this video gets, I kind of want to take some people along the way, because I know there's a bunch of people in a similar situation to me and to so many other people, so I feel like it would be a good idea. Now, essentially what I'm doing here is feeding myself dopamine by telling people I'm going to lose weight and explaining how I'm going to do it, but I'm not actually doing it. That's the difference. I'm feeding myself a bunch of misinformation to try and make myself feel better, because actions at the end of the day speak louder than words, and you'll see later in this very video, the first fat to fit challenge video I ever made, you're going to see later in this video that everything I said at the beginning of the video basically became irrelevant. I also want to point out, yes, that was a vape, and yes, I was also telling myself and other people I'm going to quit vaping, but would vape for the rest of that day. I didn't want to begin the journey to stopping vaping. It's easier to just tell myself I'm going to stop without actually stopping. So then I go out and buy a bunch of healthy items, such as this low-fat Greek yogurt. Well, it was 0% fat and it was plain. I already knew that I did not like this Greek yogurt. It's plain, it tastes disgusting in my opinion. But I still bought it for the video because it fed me dopamine. The fact that I was going out and buying it surely means that I'm going to end up eating it, right? Again, near the end of the video, you're going to see that this doesn't even happen. As the shopping part of this video progresses, you even see I buy a bowl. I bought this bowl to put 1 kg of Greek yogurt in because I plan to eat that every day, even though I still, to this day, after this video, have never ever returned to using that bowl. So yeah, I quickly realized that I had to swap out the Greek yogurt for something else, and I'm happy to say that now I do have the strawberry version of this same yogurt. It tastes a lot better. I still don't really like the texture too much, but at least it tastes good, so I can actually eat it every day. So yeah, this is the part of the video that still to this day haunts me. I end up ordering a pizza because my addiction to fast food just prevails over the thought of losing weight. Because at the end of the day, all I'm doing throughout this entire video is feeding myself dopamine in different ways. The start of this video begins with me telling myself how much I'm going to improve my health. And then towards the end of the video, I'm showing myself ordering a pizza because I'm addicted to fast food. And I make the excuses, it's a cheat day. I'm showing you how I got this big in the first place. It is a Sunday, so it's technically a cheat day anyway. Just look at this, bro. This looks so good, bro. I'm lit. However, this will be the last time I eat anything like this. This is genuinely the last time. It was in fact nowhere near the last time I ate something like this. In fact, I continue to eat like absolute shit for the rest of the year. And only at the beginning of this month, I decided to change my bad habits for the better and actually do it this time instead of LARPing it. Then at the very end of the video, I decide to show what my physique is looking like. And I do still look quite similar to this right now, as like I said, I continue to eat like trash 6 months after I posted this video. Only in August have I decided to fully change the way I live my life. So what are my eating habits like today? Let me explain. So in the morning, I'll usually have a protein shake with 50 grams of protein. It looks something like this. I'll try and find the exact brand and, product that I consume. It's an easy 50 grams of protein. It has about 280 calories in it, and I'll drink that in the morning because I don't really want to eat anything yet, and it just goes down very easily. The next thing I'll have after that is a 0-fat strawberry Greek yogurt, similar to the one that you saw in this video we just reviewed, except it doesn't taste like absolute shit. Now, this is where it gets kind of controversial, and I'm sure a lot of people have done this in the past on their fitness journey, But this is an aggressive cut that I'm doing. So I don't eat anything else until dinner, which will be 250 grams of lean beef, around 250 grams of potatoes, and I might add some cottage cheese every now and then, but I did just have quite a terrifying experience with cottage cheese, so I kind of cut that out. But yeah, that's essentially what my diet is. However, that is not the only difference. Back when I made this video, I done absolutely no cardio. There would be very few days where I actually go out and get 10k steps in, for example. Now, I actually have my own treadmill, which I did at the time that I made this first video, that I never used. I never, ever used it. It was always just prodded up against my wall. I was never active on it. Every single day of this month, I've at least gotten 90 minutes of walking on it. Now, this averages like 15k steps per day. Sometimes I push 20k if I decide to do 2.5 hours on the treadmill, but I at least get 90 minutes. There's always going to be 90 minutes on the treadmill. 90 minutes of exercise is always going to happen, which has been great. Don't get me wrong. However, I knew that I was going to be doing this. I knew that August was going to be the month where I decided I was going to change my life for the better. And that also meant I had to quit the hardest thing, which didn't actually turn out to be the hardest thing. And that was vaping. Now, I was vaping for around 3 years, and everybody tells you how difficult it is to quit smoking, vaping, anything with nicotine in it. However, I haven't seemed to have any problems stopping vaping. Now, I've tried stuff like marijuana before. I've tried cigarettes, and they never ever made me addicted. I stopped cold turkey for 2 weeks now. I don't know if it's going to get harder, to be honest, but I mean, I don't feel any cravings whatsoever right now. So yeah, maybe it'll get harder down the line, but I feel like the first week is like the hardest, no? I don't know. So yeah, everything I said I was going to do in the first video at the beginning of this year, I seem to have done now. And I'm down about 5 kg, I think. I was around 97.5 when I started August 1st. And I'm sitting at around 93.5. So if my maths is not dumb, that should be like 4 kg maybe. But let's do a physique update since some people might want to see that. I'll do a side by side, obviously. I don't know if you could see my physique. This is what I'm looking like right now compared to this guy over here. I think I look a bit better. I definitely feel much better, like I've quit vaping. But yeah, like I still have my man boobs, which is really fucking annoying, by the way. But listen, in due time, they will be gone.